welcome again. Today we're going to be looking at Savasana, the corpse posture. It's lying on our back. And of course, from that point of view, you may think to yourself, well, that's very easy and straightforward. Unfortunately, quite a number of people find it very difficult to lay on the floor on their back. And from this point of view, I'm just going to show you just a couple of things that you can try just to help with that if you do find it difficult. Sometimes it's easy to get down onto the floor, but a little harder to come up. So as I say, I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I try and use within my restorative yoga classes and workshops. So first of all, I'm going to show you, I'm using a bolster here. Of course, you may not necessarily have a bolster, but what I'm going to give you is an idea of what you can do. You can use pillows, cushions, certainly rolled up towels or blankets, anything that you've got to hand. And the idea is just to really give you an idea of what you can do if you find it difficult to get up and down from the floor. So what I've done is put a bolster here, just on a couple of blocks that I've got. And this is quite firm here, so it gives support for the spine. And that's an important thing from your point of view if you're using pillows or cushions. If they're too soft, they may not necessarily give you the support that you need. So this is the basic structure here. And what I would do normally is we would bring ourselves onto the floor and our sit bones against the bolster in this case, but as I say, it could be cushions or pillows in your case. And then just gently easing down, and we find that the spine is supported. We may feel that, as I had previously there, a blanket perhaps underneath the head. Of course, the other thing as well with this particular position is that we may find that actually the arms don't easily reach the floor. We're not able to open across the chest so easily and allow the shoulders to release, in the early stages anyway. So from here, what we can do is to maybe place a block. Of course, as I say, this can be a rolled up towel or a cushion, anything that you feel is necessary perhaps to give you support and to help open and relieve any tension that there may be in the shoulders. The idea is really to bring ourselves into a state of comfort, a state of release, so as we can then explore our body a little bit deeper and allow ourselves to completely let go. Something that we may find difficult in other postures, to be fair, because we're continuously looking to improve and reach beyond where we might see as our natural position. So there's just a couple of ideas there from that point of view. What you can do as well is normally we would, as I'll show you shortly, have the legs extended, the feet just rolling out to the side. Having said that, of course, it may be that that's not a comfortable position for yourself. And again, a rolled up blanket or towel just behind the knees, just to help to relieve any pressure that there may be, or discomfort perhaps in the lower back. So this may be a start position for yourself if it's something that you're not used to doing. If you wish to then progress, obviously what we can do is remove the angle of our bolster, or as I say, your pillows or cushions, just to bring ourselves closer to the floor as time goes by. One thing that we can do as well is that with our blanket is to fold it in such a way as to create a a smooth curve, if you like. And what we do here is then we play this onto the floor or onto our mat. And again, we bring the sit bones towards the base of our towel and just allow ourselves to roll down. Again, we may wish to put a blanket behind the head into the nape of the neck, just to help lengthen the neck. We're tucking the chin in slightly. The beauty of this posture as well is it helps to open the front of the body, so we feel this release. So there are a few ideas if you're someone that finds it difficult to get to the floor or get up from the floor. I'm now going to look at just a few modifications that you can use or utilise just in case you have issues, perhaps lower back issues, and you feel as though laying fully on your back is more challenging to you. So we've already seen how we can lay a blanket or a towel in a concertina style to help support the spine. Also placing a towel or a blanket underneath the back of the head to help keep the neck lengthened and the chin tucked in. You may find that you feel a little pressure perhaps in the lower back if you're not used to Savasana. And therefore we can actually, from here, you can actually place a blanket behind the knees. This will just help you to take a little bit of pressure off the lower back. If that doesn't necessarily work for you, you can also bend your knees. Let's just move that out of the way. It's easier if I show you from this angle. So just concerning ourselves with the knees. If we were laid down, if we just allow the knees to sit as they naturally would perhaps, as we allow ourselves to relax, we may find that the knees will relax and want to wander, and therefore we're not able to fully relax and release because our mind is saying, oh, we need to control those knees. So therefore we have two options. You can bring the knees together and take the feet wider apart. They therefore then support each other in a triangular position, so as they're not wandering from side to side. Alternatively, I have a strap here. You may find just a tie or even a cord from pyjama bottoms. I don't know if they have them anymore, to be fair. So just bringing ourselves or placing a strap around the thighs, just to a point where if we just allow the legs just to take up, obviously we'd lay all the way back down. So they're just a couple of ideas to help you get the best from the posture. You may also find as well that as you're laying down, particularly depending on the time of the year, but you cover yourself in a blanket. One other option that you may find, I'm just going to use this blanket here, so imagine there's another blanket there. Just placing a towel or a blanket over the feet. It's surprising what a difference it makes. And as I say, with all postures that I teach, I recommend you to experiment and explore for yourself, just to find out what works for you. And even if you find something on one particular day that works, try something else on another day, because you may be just feeling a little bit different, and just a slightly different posture or a different pose can actually help you to get a little more benefit or a different benefit from that particular posture. I have created, to accompany this video, an audio recording. The idea of this is to take you through Savasana, moving through the body gently, so as you can explore for yourself, take the time for yourself to feel how Savasana feels to you personally. To bring an awareness or greater awareness to your breath and allow you to take time to feel the release and letting go. The other thing about this particular recording is I've created it open-ended, as opposed to my normal relaxation and meditation recordings, where I bring you back to a state of awareness at the end. The reason I've left it open-ended is to help if you have any challenges perhaps with sleeping, so that if you do fall into a state of sleep, the recording itself doesn't then bring you back to a state of awareness. Should this be what you wish to use this particular recording for, then as you'll notice at the beginning there is a time, and if you can or if you wish to set your equipment to a point whereby it finishes or turns itself off as it fades out, then hopefully this won't bring you back to that state of awareness and you'll fall into a deeper and deeper sleep. So I hope that's of benefit to you and that you can have some fun exploring Savasana. That's it for now, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Bye-bye for now.